Let's go live now to Ahmed Al Burai, who's in Hatay for us on the Turkey-Syrian border. Ahmed, President Erdogan says that the mission has now started. Does this mean that ground troops are currently moving in?
Well, Annalise, as President Erdogan said, the operation is already underway. What we know is the deployment of the Free Syrian Army, as well as the Turkish soldiers on the border, as well as the military hardware is still ongoing. It is not so clear whether the ground operation will start first or the Air Force will start first. So it's ongoing. It's going slowly, but the sporadic shelling between the YPG and the Turkish army never stop along the night. As many of the people we've been speaking to, we had been to Syria, to Azaz on the east of Afrin, and we've seen the places that were targeted by the YPG. So the operation is, as President Erdogan, de facto operation already started, which might retaliate and become massive operation at any moment in the coming few hours or days.
Now, Ahmed, we know that Russian troops are present in the area, and the Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, has denied reports that Russia has started to withdraw its soldiers from Afrin. What more do we know about that?
What we know, in Afrin, we have like 200 military personnel, Russian military personnel, and it seems that the Russian Minister of Foreign Affairs said that they're not withdrawing. He denied that any withdrawal from this. This is going to complicate the issue on the ground. Turkey, on the other hand, says that there will be no delay of the operation. The defense minister is saying that. President Erdogan now is saying the operation is starting as a de facto operation. So whether the Russians are going to withdraw or will stay there, this will complicate the issue. But it seems that the rhetoric coming out from Ankara is not going to delay it by any means. Turkey is willing on showing its persistence to go on with the operation.
Now, Ahmed, you entered Syria several times. What about the civilians in that area? What kind of measures, if any, have been put in place to protect them?
Well, to be honest, we've been to the Euphrates Shield region that is mainly backed by the Turkish-backed Free Syrian Army. And these people over there, they were telling me on Friday, after the attack happened by the YPG, killing one woman and injuring 12 others, they're telling me that the YPG knows about these coordinates of this medical compound, and they deliberately targeted the place in order to wreak havoc in the region. And they are worried that if the operation started, things may escalate, and they do not have enough materials in terms of the medical treatment. But they, on the other hand, understand why Turkey is willing to go on with the operation, because many of them were displaced from Afrin region. They're telling me that the YPG is demographically changing the nature of the city and trying to change it to more Kurdish population, and many of the Kurds themselves, according to Bin Ali Yildirim, have fled to Turkey, and the practices on the ground are more racist, and that's why Turkey is willing not to give them a chance to constitute this hostile entity along its border.
Now, Ahmed, President Erdogan also announced that the operation will move towards the city of Manbij. Was this part of the plan, and why is Manbij important?
Can you repeat the question, please? I couldn't catch it.
Sure. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, during his announcement, also mentioned that the operation will move towards the city of Manbij. Was this part of the original plan, and why is Manbij important?
President Erdogan from the very beginning stated that the operation will be in Afrin and Manbij. On the other hand, Manbij is very strategically important in terms of any military operation. It would be the supply lines for the Afrin region. Manbij is on the east of Azaz and the Euphrates Shield region. And in case the operation starts in Afrin, Afrin is a separated canton where you don't have any presence for the United States military personnel or military advisors. But if the operation starts, then the YPG will get supplies in terms of the arsenal, the ammunition, and the military elements from a Manbij. That's why President Erdogan wants to cut it with this operation. That's from the one hand. From the other hand, it is a promise by the United States that these elements will go to the east of the Euphrates River and will allow the local councils to run the city. But these promises, as President Erdogan repeatedly reiterating, were not kept by the United States. That's why he is trying to show that Turkey will not accept any kind of not keeping any promises coming out from Washington.
All right, we'll continue checking in with you throughout the day for more details on the operation. But for now, thank you very much, Ahmed Al Burai, live for us in Hatay on the Turkish-Syrian border.